Ladies and gents, welcome back to another team review. This time, did another upload required. Not another upload required, but an upload required league because I've never gotten to one of these before. We are competing in the YPA as a sub coach because my buddy Mark has had way too many drops, and I said I'd come in if he taught me how to use Citra, which is the new format that I will be using for these videos in this league only. So, more information on the YPA. It's a Gen 7 league. We had 110 points in draft. 4 Z captains are on the squad. I don't have them labeled on the team review here, but I do remember what they are. So that's all that matters. So I guess we can just get right into our first pickup as a replacement coach. And we're going to go with Tapu Koko here. Tapu Koko is an incredible mon in Gen 7. Wonderful electric type, fast electric type at 130 speed. They run both physical and special because of that 90 special attack and the 115 attack. Most of the time, I will be running special because Koko does not get the best electric physical moves or fairy physical move. Well, it gets wild charge for physical, but doesn't get a physical fairy move. So depends on what we want to run. And it just gives me a nice electric surge piece for something else that we have later in the team. But going on to my second pick here, because I don't got much to talk about here with Koko. We got Mega Swampert. I took Mega Swampert because I found it severely underpriced at 12 points. And I said, screw it. We're going to run a rain team with Koko and Swampert. 135 attack in its Mega form. Oh, my bad. I'm tired. I just woke up. But yeah, 135 attack in its Mega form. 130 defense in its Mega form. So it's just an incredible tank. It's got that 90 speed F, so it's even respectable in that tier. 95 special attack, so you can run that even if you want. 70 speed, but that does get doubled because it does have Swift Swim, which pairs quite well with our next mon that we will get into. You have 80 HP, so you can just bulk up if you want. And yeah, that's all I really got to talk about with Swampert. Let's get into my favorite raid setter of Gen 7. That being Pelipper. Pelipper's not the best mon in general, but in Gen 7, this gives me access to Defog, which is going to remove all the hazards. It's going to have 100 defense, which is actually pretty good for Gen 7. The 95 special attack is also pretty good. Yeah, it's got that big toilet mouth on it, as I do like to see with my Pelippers. It's gonna be my rain setter for the season, unless I need a switch. If I need to switch, there's no other rain setter on the board, but I should be fine. So yeah, 65 speed, not the best, but it's gonna give me a defensive piece. I'm gonna be able to get rain up. I'm gonna be able to U-turn out into Swampert or my other threats in rain, and yeah, go from there. Next up, we have Metagross. Metagross is going to come in with almost the same stat line as Mega Swampert, except some stuff's changed. I actually think this is just Mega Swampert's stats as a photo, so I messed up on those. But it does have 135 attack and 130 defense, I believe. 70 speed it also has. So I don't know about the rest, but we'll go with it. Metagross here I took because I needed a Steel type, and I wanted a Psychic type. So I kind of just put those two into one, and I got Metagross. It's kind of, very good design. Very good stuff. I can run in both physical or special if I wanted to. Depends on how I'm feeling. Especially in Gen 7 where hazards are quite predominant because there's no Rapid Spin. Well, Rapid Spin's in the game, but not a lot of people use it. So yeah, that's all I really got to talk about with Metagross. But let's get into my fifth pick, which is our first Z-Mon. Our first Z-Mon is going to be Salamence. Salamence here is one of my favorite mons in Gen 7 to use from the minimal amount of time that I have played Gen 7. This is going to be my first Z-Captain with Flying, Ground, and Steel, I believe, if I do remember. Running 135 attack on this thing. It's going to be an amazing physical attacker. Or an amazing special attacker because it's about 110 special attack. And just 100 speed, flat out. It's pretty good. I can run this two different ways. I can run it defensive with like a Rocky Helmet set, or I can run it offensive with like Dragon Dance, or especially offensive with Draco Meteor. And yeah, so it does keep its Stealth Rock weakness because there's no heavy duty boots in Gen 7. That came out in Gen 8. So yeah, we'll have a lot of fun with that. And we'll hopefully defog those hazards away for Salamence, which it also does learn defog, I believe. So yeah, into my next mon, it's going to be Shaman. So I needed a defensive piece for a rain team, and my bad about the stat issue here. It's getting probably the same with my next mon, but all the rest it should be fine. Shaman here, throwing 100 in all stats, so it's a very, very good mon. Offensively, it can be run. Defensively, it can be run. Choice Scarf Shaman's a real thing. Choice Specs, Choice Band Shaman's a real thing. So much I can do with this mon. I really was happy that I got to pick it up in free agency. Also, Shaman is one of the best Gen 7 mons to use, in my opinion, as a defensive mon. It resists rocks. Well, it doesn't resist rocks. It takes it neutrally. But it resists spikes. And spikes are quite the big thing in this format. So, yeah, we're going to hopefully use that and pick up some big Shaman wins, hopefully. But next up, because I don't got much to talk about here, I'm going into my second mythical, and it's going to be Manaphy. Manaphy's really good on rain. You get its access to Tail Glow. It gets access to wonderful rain-boosted Surfs or Hydro Pumps. It gets Energy Ball. It gets Ice Beam still. You can also run this defensively if I really wanted to with like Resto Chesto. And yeah, I'm hoping we can have some big wins with Manaphy. Once again, all 100s and all its stats because it's a mythical. It's how they work. So yeah, I don't really got much to talk about here with Manaphy. So into my next mon, because it's not a Z-mon. You got Sableye. Sableye here is coming in with Prankster Will-O-Wisp because I really wanted access to that. There's so many good physical threats in this tier, especially with Megas. So if I ever run into a Mega Scizor and I'm scared of it, I can always just bring Sableye, Will-O-Wisp it, recover, do some shenanigans. And I'm hoping I'm going to be able to do that because I love Sableye, especially Shiny Sableye. Shiny Sableye is my favorite, but it's all good. We got what we got. 75 attack's not even that bad. Foul Play is going to be doing some good damage to some stuff because of that. Most of the time I'm going to run it at a special wall. Oh my god, my bad about that again. I'm just a very tired person. Mostly going to be a special wall because it does not have the best stats. But the Prankster Will-O-Wisp is very important. It gets access to Fake Out if I really want to like get priority and kill something. And yeah, that's all I got to talk about with Sableye. So next up, I have Toxicroak. Toxicroak's going to be another one of my Z captains. And do I remember what type I put it? Hell no, I don't. But I will inform you of that more than likely in post credits. And it'll just be a text on the bottom of the screen. We're running out. So Toxicroak here, it gets access to, I believe it's called Dry Skin, where it heals. I don't know. It gets an ability that works very well in the rain. Don't remember what it's called. 83 attack, or no, 83 HP. So you can run it defensively if you wanted to. 85 speed, so it's like the perfect choice scarfer. 106 attack, so it's also very, very good in the attackers. Also, that 86 special attack is not that bad. You could run a special Toxicroak if you wanted to. All depends on what you want. Yeah, that's all I really got to talk about. So, next up on my team, I got Vigoroth. Vigoroth is going to be another one of my Z captains, which, guess what? I'm forgetting what it's called. I'm forgetting what the typings were because I just did it. Yeah, so 80 HP, 80 attack, 80 defense. It's a very good Eviolite mon, especially with that 90 speed tier. It's going to come in, help me tank some hits, toxic some things, maybe slack off a little bit, body slam, throw some parries around. Yeah, we're going to have some fun with slack off, or Vigoroth. Yeah. And into my final mon for the team. Yes, I know this has been a very short draft review, but I'm tired and I don't want to talk about it because I got other battles to do for this league because I'm a sub coach. I've picked up Alolan Raichu because I noticed this mon was still on the board. And I'm like, hey, Surge Surfer pairs quite well with Tapu Koko. So I picked it up and I'm like, you know what? This is going to work perfectly. Okay, I'm able to get Raichu in. I'm able to run Choice Spec Raichu. I'm able to get some big damage off some Thunders or some Thunderbolts or some Surfs or some Psychics or just whatever I really want to deal damage with. And yeah, so that 95 special attack, not the best, but I'm going to be able to boost that a lot with the Choice Specs or a Expert Belt or just an item boosting move or Nasty Plot or something like that. And yeah, that's all I really have to talk about for Raichu here. And that will be the team for YPA. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And hopefully my team will win the league as a sub coach. I'll see you guys at our week 2 battle because that's where we started now. Next week. Have some fun, y'all. Peace out. And see y'all in Alola, baby.